digital. It was digital, so it was actually a digital format. It was a digital format that was shot on like a VHS tape. And I actually have one tape that I think it came with this camera, and we might try that one day. But it's still not going to compare to HD, okay? But it probably did shoot pretty good quality, okay? So I just want to show that once again. That was a camera that came out in 1997. I went and looked at it. Me and the ex-wife went and looked at it. Hey, ex-wife out there, you know who I'm talking about. You remember when we went to go look at that camera and you told me, hey, what are we doing here? That's what she told me. She said, what are we doing here? Let's get out of here. Because at that time, I wasn't making any money. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about how much money. I was probably making like $5 an hour. Okay, keeping it real. Had some hard times back then. So she was like, what are we doing here? And I'm the kind of person, I go and I check things out. And at that time there was no internet, so you couldn't look up stuff and find out what what you're interested in. And that was my passion, to have a camera like this. And I was like, you know what, I'll get one of these one day. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to get it today. So I told the guy, I walked in, dressed up pretty nice and everything. I was like, you know what, I want to check out the Digital S, JVC Digital S, blah, blah, blah. I knew the model numbers and everything. And I walked in, shaved up. I wasn't looking like this. And I picked the camera up. And I said, yeah. I said, that's the camera right there. Let me check it out. Picked it up. Stuck my hand right in here just like this. Was very confident. Boom. Turned it on and started shooting with it. And the guy was like, wow, yeah, you really know your cameras. And I'm like, yes, I do. At that time, I had never even held a camera that was this heavy, that was this big, or anything, but I always wanted to. I had little plastic VHS cameras, read my lips, plastic VHS cameras, not even super VHS. And then here I am picking up a digital camera, okay? So when I picked it up, I was checking it all out, ejected it, checked the audio levels, playing around with it, just had it with me like this. I was so happy with it. And then my wife was looking at me like I'm crazy, because here I'm making $5 an hour. And then she's like, what are we doing here? I said, shut up. I didn't say shut up, I said shh. But I wouldn't say shut up. And then at that point, the guy said the price, especially when I think he said the price first, and then that's when she said, what are we doing here? He said the price of this camera was like $30,000. That's why I'm happy to this day. I'm happy. And people say, Tony, why aren't you not, why, you don't make much money or whatever. Why are you happy? Because I accomplished something, and it may took me a lot of years to get it, but I got it. Now, this is the story behind that camera. I don't have one. I have two of these cameras. Yes, I said that right. Bam. This is the one I bought out here, and I bought this one. I'll tell you what I bought it for. I looked it up on my eBay the other day. It was like 150 bucks, $154 to be exact. And I think they charged me like $20 shipping. That's what I bought this camera for. Now when I bought it, I think it had a different lens on it. It had a different lens, didn't have a microphone. I've done a couple things to this camera already. And yeah, but it had a lens on it, and I bought it for 150 bucks, $154, $20 shipping, so $174 total. That's not bad. If you try to look for this camera now at that price, very hard to find. I've seen these things for like $1,700. Yeah, on eBay. I've seen them for whatever, because it's very, very, very rare. Digital S. Okay? Look at that, Digital S. That's why it's going back to the Broadcaster Museum. But not only do I have one, I have two of those. My other one is in my other storage in Vegas. Fortunately, when I was moving a lot, I think I had it over at my nephew's house for a little while. It actually came loose. It broke apart. I ain't gonna say broke apart. It may have broken apart. I don't know if it broke apart or not. But I think it just came disattached. The screws got loose or whatever. Because you can take it apart. And remember, you have a dockable system in the back. So you can take off this section, and you can put this section on a different camera. And this is the head, and then this is the recorder. The head and the recorder. Okay? So I think it just came loose. I gotta look at it real. It looked kind of tacky last time I looked at it. I just gotta rebuild it. But that's what rebuilding Thursday is all about. Flashback, rebuilding, bro building on a budget, bro building ECs, not EVs, ECs, electronic cameras. So that's what this day is all about. Now, also today I forgot that team that's playing. Anyway, they got two teams that's playing tonight, football on Amazon Prime. I think it's the Cowboys and the Detroit Lions or something like that. I don't even watch football. I'm not even into it. But I'm just letting you know. I'm putting that out there is because when everybody's watching the game, this is what I'm doing. I'm bro building. So during that time, I'm going to be waiting for my paint to dry, which is that's what we're getting ready to do right now. We're going to paint this. We're getting ready to paint this baby red. Okay? I'm going to do it on camera. Let you guys see what's going on. We're painting this right here. And we're painting the door of the camera I told you about earlier. This is part 2, I think. Part 2. And we're going to paint it red. And I'm going to try to get this video out to you guys today. Before it gets too late. It's about, I think it's about 4 something now, maybe about 4:30. So you probably get the video about 7 because I gotta take it and upload it and all this other stuff. I don't have much memory on my computer either, so I gotta move stuff around just to put it on the computer, just to upload it. Because we're not uploading the videos from a phone. That's the beauty of making a video on your phone. You make a video on your phone, you can just upload it, right? Yeah. Well, we're making it on a DJI Osmo attached to a Hitachi camera from 1992, and it's not that easy. Okay, let me see where I'm going to paint this at, where I'm going to hook this at. Trying to, how did I have this thing hooked up here? Okay, I don't want it to fall down. I'll just do that. That's cool. Okay, here we go. Oh, you guys want to see it? Let's give you guys some looking. Okay, just making sure I'm in the scene here. Probably should move my camera out of the way. But, yeah, should be all right. Let the fumes. Oh, they got this one. This can has different nozzles on it. I forgot to tell you, I bought this can at AutoZone. Apparently, paid too much more money for it. It's gloss protective enamel, whatever, custom spray. It's got different nozzles, so you can switch it to. Let's check the other one out. The different nozzles first. I think that's the one I use right there. It'll come out looking really good, I think, hopefully. Yeah, this is the same color I painted my helicopter. Now that helicopter I didn't get to show you guys that. But it's also labeled too. It says 63. I think you guys seen some pictures of it. But my helicopter's painted the same color, and this is going to be painted. And we're going to label this one too. We're going to label it 63 also. WBN 63. I should stand up. I'm going to stand up for a minute. Yep, looking pretty good. I don't want it to drip, so I don't want to. Yeah, that's looking real good. I love painting stuff. Remember back in the day when I used to go to the clubs, I used to paint the jewelry. Yeah, we're keeping it real. Got that from my mom. My mom used to paint the jewelry back in the day. I think that's where I got it from. Looks pretty good. I don't want it to run though. I want it to be shiny though. Boom. So once again, this is the first E&G camera, electric. It's electric. I can't think now. E&G camera. Okay. Hey, losing my memory. Anyway, this is the first broadcast camera, or second broadcast camera that's been done like this. I haven't seen any on YouTube, at least. If anybody's doing this, you know, I think it's going to be a trend. People are going to probably start doing this. Take old cameras, bring them back to life, give them a new coat of paint, things like that. I got some paint on here, some spray on here. This is the actual door. I should be painting that. So we're going to go ahead and hit that real quick. I can figure out how I'm going to. Y'all just bear with me for a minute. Got some wire here. Yeah, this will be perfect. Copper wire. We'll just wrap that around. Okay. And like I said, you got to be a little creative. And that's what I'm actually doing. I don't want to paint over the other one. So I'll paint this one a little lower. Can you see it? You're not going to be able to see it, huh? Well, we'll hang it up here. Okay, here we go. Always shake your can. And like I said, I don't have no paint shop, I don't have a paint booth and all that kind of stuff. You don't have to have a paint booth. Just doing this right here on the patio, using stuff that I already have, and that's going to be looking pretty good. That's the door. That's the actual door. Stand up here a little bit so I can get the edges. Dang, that baby's going to look nice. Dang, it's going to look real nice. You guys don't know how happy I am. I'm about ready to take this other one apart. I should take the other one apart and show you what that one look like. Maybe paint that one blue. So now, these cameras are my models. We're going to talk about that. For the Broadcaster Museum, when you have a, I was telling my friend Harry today, these cameras are for my photo shoots. I'm not going to be actively taking these cameras out doing a whole lot of stuff with them. Like I said, they're heavy, they're big, they're bulky. Now you just need something small. Everybody's using their phones, right? That's all you need. Whether it's an iPhone or Android phone, it doesn't matter. I shot a lot of my videos back in Vegas with LG phone. I had like an LG phone. I was shooting a lot of my videos. The newsroom videos that I made, those were with the old LG phone. That shot really good, 1080p, as long as it shoots 1080p. You do not need to shoot 4K. I am not shooting 4K right now. Yes, my camera is set up to shoot 4K. If I want to go into the menu and change it to 4K, I can do that. But I'm going to take up more memory, and it's not necessary. It's not necessary. Now, when I upload my videos, we're going to talk about this. When I upload them, I've been uploading them in a WMV format, which is very, very low quality, but they're okay. I just want to tell you about WVM is like it's the Windows Media Video format that comes with your computer, and it's very, very low res. It's not even M264 or M265. It's not in any of those other formats. It's not MOV. Very, very low format, but it's perfect for web. So I've been making my videos in that format. That way I can get the videos uploaded faster. Okay, I'm just keeping it real. It's not even 1080p. So, I don't know. I just wanted to say that. So anyway, yeah, this is going to be really good. And these cameras are my models that are going to go back into the Broadcaster Museum. We're going to put these in a glass display. We're going to put the dates when the product came out. Once again, this is I forgot what year this one was. Probably 1993, 1995, somewhere around there. We'll give you exact dates later on this particular one. But this is the this model is the DSR. I got to pick up the wrong camera here. Hang on. DSR Sony DSR 370. This is the 370, so this is higher than the 300. I got the 300 too, but this is the 370. This is what it's going to look like. This is the body right now, and I can take apart the other panels too. Like say this little door right here, we may take that door off and we might paint that door. It's actually a good idea. Thinking about taking it off right now. Let me see. It's not too hard to take off. Can't see the screws. I think it pops out. Yeah, it pops right out. So here's the door right here. Here's the actual door. So say I want to jazz it up a little bit, take the door off, paint the door, prime it, and paint it. Do the same thing. You just wipe it down for a minute. I might do that with my other one too. I was going to take out the I don't know if I can take that out. It's like a little bar that it clips on to. I don't want to paint that, but it does look like it pops out somehow. We're gonna paint it though. What the heck? I don't have time. I'm excited. I'm thinking about not even priming it. Oh, I got some glass on here. I gotta pop the glass out. Oh man. Okay. So it's got some glass on here. So I could take some masking tape and mask around it. But what I've been doing is I'll just pop the glass out and then I'll just put some super glue and glue it back in. So I'm gonna try to pop the glass out without breaking it real quick. Okay, so I just took the glass out. I got some red paint on the glass, so I'm gonna have to clean it. But anyway, here's the door, just like this. And I could just really just paint over it. But we're gonna hit it with some primer real quick. So I'm not in a rush. We're gonna hit it with some primer. You can see it's right here. I'm gonna prime it real quick. So, and the reason you want to prime it is so that the paint will stick. And it should look a lot better. I put a lot of primer on them up. Probably too much. Dang. I'm gonna put too much on that. Well, it'll dry. We'll wait a while. So we're gonna paint the door. So now when you flip the camera around, you're gonna have other parts of the camera that's gonna be red. I'm picking up the wrong camera again now. Same thing with the eyepiece. I could do pieces of the eyepiece to make it stand out a little bit more. Take off the eyepiece. There's all kinds of other things that I could take off here. I could just actually paint this whole body on the side here. I could take it all apart. And the reason I'm not going to paint the other side of the body is because you have labeling in here that you don't want to paint over.